Hey, thanks for checking the video out. I'm Cody and I talk about the Army National Guard. I started a playlist on my channel where I discuss how my channel is developing. Still a relatively new channel, so I need subscribers. So if you'd like to get some information about the Army National Guard, fatherhood, and leadership, that's what I'm into. Today I'm just going to give my thoughts on the channel, my thoughts on YouTube, and a little bit of updates. So kind of vlog style, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm just here in my kids' room. Got the mountains behind me, and we'll see what comes of this. When channels show their analytics, usually they have the analytics on screen. I haven't figured out how to do that yet, like do screen sharing. I'm sure it's not difficult, but I also haven't put the time into it because I'm thinking of content ideas and working a full-time job and running my family. I follow a lot of Think Media stuff, and they have people that are just regular folks like me starting a channel based on their area of expertise. So that's what I'm trying to do as well. I could pretty much give a rundown of my analytics. Every video is performing pretty much the same right now. So my system is to brainstorm ideas. I pick something from that list of ideas, and then I write a script on it. To me, that's the easiest part. It's called copywriting, writing copy. I call it a script. I usually type it into an email and then just email it to myself. That accomplishes two things. I'm keeping a YouTube diary from start to finish, and hopefully when this thing is something one day, I'll be able to look back and have my history of the channel, and hopefully that'll bring some light to other people who are interested in doing that. The other thing is that I can always access it in my sent folder. So normally I set my phone up to record, and then I have my laptop with me. I just pull up the email and then I read it off as a script to you, the viewer. I say 1,000 times and look around. Sometimes I do this hard swallow thing, and my microphone being right there catches that. So I'll go in and edit. I try to remember what was the last good thing I said, and then pick up from there. After that, I use iMovie on my phone to edit whenever I'm doing menial tasks, like if we're sitting down to watch TV or just right before bed. I enjoy the video editing process, although it's nothing fancy. I like to do it. Once I take out all the filler words and all the things that I don't want in the video, I save that video, and then it's ready to upload on YouTube. I send it from my phone to my MacBook, and then I upload it to YouTube that way. Now, I try to upload from my phone. It takes forever, but as soon as I put it on the MacBook, it takes minutes instead of hours. So it's a huge difference there. I make the thumbnails on Canva. I'm not a thumbnail guru. I just I know I have a talking head channel where you see my face, so I try to be in most of the thumbnails. I've tried one with like an AI generated thing, and then I made edits to it. It was all right, but it doesn't seem like the thumbnails are pulling people in. And what else do I do? Once it's uploaded to YouTube, I take the transcript, I download the transcript, and then put that into ChatGPT and say, hey, I would like a high search engine optimization, SEO, description based on this transcript. And that's where I get my descriptions from. According to the latest 2025 YouTube information, it may be helpful, but it may not be as helpful as it was in the past of getting people to your channel. I'm working with what I can based on the information that's out there. Currently, it's not my primary job, and I still have 9 years left in the military until I can retire. So this is something that I can play with and get good at throughout those 9 years in my free time. And then, hopefully in 9 years, I'll have something to stand on. So why is this video in my kids' room? Because life's hectic right now. We did spring break. We went out of town for spring break. We live close to where the Masters golf tournament is, so we rent our house out for Masters, and that is extremely profitable, but it is also a way big nut roll. There are tons of things that we have to take care of. There's a lot of cleaning that has to happen. We deep clean the house. We have to roll out different bed sheets, clean the bed sheets in between guests. We're running it like a hotel. Kids' room is a mess. We just jam everything in the closets and lock those doors. So it's fun, it's worth doing, but it has not lent itself to me making any videos. especially batch recording, which is how I started. I started this in December of last year with the recording, and I felt like I could get a couple of topics down and then come in, and I did that. I batch recorded 15 videos before I started this channel, and it has been once a week since then. My wife was like, hey, you're going to record something? You know, and I think it's important because I'm trying to make evergreen content versus making current or contemporary content, because I think that is a better way for me to have channel longevity. So my wife's like, hey, you're going to record something? And then I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to, but I didn't want to. But here we are. So it's something. My last video was about burnout. So I've been working towards getting rejuvenated, reinvigorated, and just staying on my stuff. So even though today's video is crappier than usual, it's still a video we're putting out there. So what have I been doing lately? Last video I mentioned Sapper School. That is something that I have been working towards consistently for 3 years. The first year I went to this pre-Sapper train up, and I did very well, but nobody in that class got a Sapper seat. The next year I went in preparation for the Sapper train up. I went to the Best Warrior competition, and I did well in that, except for during the PT test I lifted too much weight and it caused me to have a hernia, which then caused surgery. So then I couldn't go to Sapper that year. This year, all the stars aligned, and personally I think God's looking out for me. I wanted to go to Sapper School, and I was offered a Sapper School seat. So this is a checklist of all the things that I'm going to be doing. I don't know how good of a shot that is, if that's even worthwhile. But here's a checklist of all the things that I need to do for the medical side. I hate doctors. Not that I hate doctors. I hate doctors' offices. I hate being a patient in a doctor's office setting. So hopefully this coming week I'll be able to knock out all this stuff. For people who are regular active duty engineers, this is probably a normal thing, but for us National Guard dudes, this doesn't come around all the time. So I'm very honored and excited to be able to go to Sapper School. It's going to be a goal accomplishment for myself. I get to show my kids that I did something hard, and there's no guarantees there. I might not tab out. I might get medically dropped. I might get academically dropped. Who knows? But I know that I'm going to go and do my best, and that's what I've been training up to do. So hopefully I'll be making a video where I'm like, hey, here's my Sapper tab. Look at that. How cool is that? You know, this is what we did, some how-tos, some things to prepare for. I'm no athlete, I'm no physical specimen, but I've been doing the engineer job a long time, and I'm pretty sure that even though I'm pretty long in the tooth as far as the military goes, I think that for 28 days I can make a good effort, and I think I'm going to come out on top there. So personal goal achieved. What else? Just other video topics, as if I'm going to watch this. Just future video topics. Just refinanced with a VA loan. I think I need to be able to do a video about that. That's a very good benefit that the Guard offers, not just active duty, but the Guard. You can get a VA loan as well. And then hopefully I'll be able to set up a better recording situation, a studio, if you will. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'm probably going to have some clip afterwards ask you to subscribe again. So, if you don't want to watch that, just hit subscribe now and go to your next video. Thank you. Hi, thanks for checking out the channel. I really hope you liked this video. I hope it was informative. My aim is to build this channel for people who are thinking about joining the Army National Guard, or parents who are thinking about joining the Army National Guard, or parents in general. I've been in the National Guard for 17 years. I enjoy studying leadership, and I want to see the National Guard excel. If that's interesting to you, please check out one of these other videos. Like and subscribe to the channel, because that's going to help me out. Thank you.